I got certified for my Nycha Section 8.
Seen this face before, I'm Asian and Nycha Queen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all how I got certified for my Section 8. So many people want to know, how I got certified. If it was like, so many people want to know how I got certified for my Nycha Section 8. To be honest, it was just by the grace of God. I was in Brooklyn for 10 years. I was in an HUD apartment. And so I wasn't paying like market rent, but I still wasn't, the rent was still kind of high. And, but, I was able to manage for, for a long time. And just really wanted to get out of Brooklyn. Just wanted to move. Just wanted to get out of Brooklyn, different scenery, new place. So, I wanted to feel the excitement of having a new place because I was in Brooklyn for so long. And I wanted to get out. So, honestly, it was just by the grace of God. I kept checking my emails. I kept modifying and the Nycha Self Portal was going to ask you if you're interested in RAD. When you modify your application, it's actually going to ask you if you're interested in RAD. You want to say yes, okay? You want to say yes, and then after you say yes, some properties should pull up. Like a few properties that you can apply for should pull up. So I kept doing that. I just kept applying for different properties. I would go on a website and I would see if they had different properties or, whatever kind of, new properties that they had, and I would apply for them. Whatever property it was, I would apply for it. And so I just kept doing that, checking to see if they had new properties. If they didn't have any new properties, I was like, okay, let me just wait and see if they get any more. So I kept doing that for a while, and also check your emails. It's very, very important to check your email. If you don't check your email, I know a lot of people don't tend to really check their emails, but it's actually really important to check your email because that's how I got called. Like, they sent me an email and they were just like, offering you a 3-bedroom apartment in this particular development. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Is this real? Like, I wanted to cry. I'm like, so I didn't get called like the traditional way of like, someone receiving a letter or something like that. So I didn't get called that, like the traditional kind of way of like, them just like mailing you a letter. I didn't get called like that. I got called through email, and I was you have to be responsive towards your emails also. If you get a really important email, you should definitely check it and be responsive and make sure you're responding back because that's actually really important. So I was like, what is this? What is going on? What do you mean? I got, they're offering me a 3-bedroom apartment in this particular development that I had applied for through the RAD. So my mom was just like, you know what? Just go down there. Just go be in person. Best thing to do is just to go in person. Go down to the management office. Be in person. Talk to someone in person. Show them the email that you got offered this apartment. So then when I first got there, so I had like this briefcase. So I like brung all of my papers, everything I had in like this big briefcase. And I'm like toting this briefcase on down to the to the office, and I'm trying to get this briefcase down to the office because I'm like, listen, there's no way I'm gonna miss this opportunity. I'm not missing this opportunity for nothing or nobody. I need to get out of Brooklyn. I want to get out of Brooklyn. I've been in Brooklyn for 10 years and I need to get out. Okay, so yes, I just went down there with my papers, and when I first got there, one of the ladies was just basically like, well, they send that email to everybody. So, but then she was just like, well, let me go back and get you a specialist. So the specialists are usually in the back, and usually typically don't see them in the front, like in the front desk or nothing like that. They're typically in the back. They do a lot of work from their offices in the back. All right. So unless they're like walking around or something like that, you typically don't see them. But yeah, so the lady was very, very nice. She came out. She was like, I've been looking for you. I've been trying to reach you. Nobody's responding to me. Nobody's responding to the emails. So she was telling me how she had like this list of like 100 people No lie. Like, it was like this long ass list of like 100 people, I guess, that she was trying to reach out to for an apartment. And then she was like, people gotta respond. They have to respond to me, respond. So I'm really glad that I had, I was so receptive to it, and and so resilient, and just went down there in person and was like, I got this email, and showed her the email and stuff like that, and she was like, yes, I've been trying to reach out to you, like, is this your number? I've been trying. And it was like a list of 100 people, guys. So you have to respond to these emails. Not only do you have to respond to these emails, you have to check them, okay, to see if there's anything that's important in there, because it might be something that's important in there, because I didn't get called the traditional way at all. And I never would have expected that it would be by email, but it was only by the grace of God. Prayer warriors. My mom is a prayer warrior. I was just so desperate to get out of Brooklyn, and just to have a new scenery, be in a different area, new place, new beginnings, and all that stuff that people say when you move. I wanted that feeling. Okay, so she just took me to the back, did my we did some paperwork. I did an application from her. That's really literally just did everything from her desk. Very, very nice lady. She was very helpful. She was just very helpful and very, very nice. Very professional, did everything from her desk. Got me certified and everything right from her desk, guys. Unbelievable. Like, I couldn't even believe it myself that it would be that damn easy for them to just do it from their desk. So I was just like, wow. I couldn't even believe it myself, guys. I was really surprised and really astonished, because it was just kind of like a miraculous story. I didn't, so she, did everything from her desk, got me certified, took a couple of days, and I got a call, got some emails, and I was certified. It didn't take very long at all. It didn't matter about my rental history or, my previous rental history and all that. None of that even mattered. Literally none of it did. I just got certified just right away. Took a few days and I was certified, and I couldn't even believe it myself, to be honest. So yeah, you just don't know what God has for you, and through the grace of God, I was able to obtain my voucher, guys. And I'm getting a little bit emotional because it was almost like a miracle story, really, because I had to get out of Brooklyn. let's just say that. So it was almost like a miracle story for me, really, to be honest. And you just never know. Just be patient, wait on God. God bless all of you. I hope that my story can help someone out there. God bless all of you. Good luck to all of you in your housing search, in your apartment search, or whatever you're searching for. I hope that God leads you and directs you into the right direction. I hope that God puts the right people in front of you. And I really felt like I had the right people in front of me. And I had the right people on my side at the right time, okay? So that's actually really, really important. It's making me emotional because it really kind of boils down to having the right people in front of you and on your side, okay? To kind of lead you and direct you into the right direction, okay? So I hope that this helps someone. Good luck with your apartment search. Good luck with everything. And thank you for all the support. I read your comments. Thank you for all your comments and your likes and your favorite things. Thank you all so much. Hope that this helps somebody. And good luck. Love you all so much. Bye.